Welcome back, First fans. Thank you for tuning in to the channel. We appreciate it much. Today we're going to be talking about a crowded backfield or semi-crowded backfield in Jacksonville. We've got some tidbits about that. We're just going to discuss the running backs, what we think is going to happen. We haven't seen any preseason games or anything like that. So once that takes place, we will change our tune a little bit once we get more information. But for now, we're just going to give you a little tidbit on what we think pre all of that. But before that, we wanted to let you know we got an announcement. We are putting together a
No sweat draft pack.
That's right. That's going to have all the goods for you guys to finish first. That'll be coming up in the next probably couple days or so. We'll have that out for you. But back to what we're doing today. Crowded backfield in Jacksonville. We got our Jacksonville colors back here for you. Kind of have a little fun theme. So, Devin, how are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Yeah. Just waiting for football.
Yeah, I know.
Kind of bored, but But it's starting. Training camps are getting going, and we are excited for that.
Yeah.
So
Preseason will start here soon.
Before that, though, what do you think about the Jacksonville backfield?
Backfield? I have a lot to say about this.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay.
We'll see if we agree with all of this.
I mean, Urban Meyers is a huge question mark. You don't know how that backfield is going to do. I mean, you saw how Kyle Shanahan's backfield does versus how Adam Gase's backfield does. I mean, the coach really does matter.
It does, for sure.
It does. So you just don't know what's going to happen. He seems like a college coach, and I was willing to give him like the benefit of the doubt and say, okay, well, you just don't know. And then the draft happened, and he made a huge mistake, honestly. He wanted a wide receiver.
Well, we'll see if it's a huge mistake.
I think it was a big mistake. I mean, he wanted a wide receiver, and since he didn't get his Kadarius Toney, and he actually openly said this, he didn't get the guy. So
which is another question mark in my mind, because Kadarius Toney is...
You don't like him?
I don't like him.
I actually do like him. I don't like his situation, but I like him. Anyway, so he didn't get his guy, so he drafted a running back instead to use as a wide receiver. I don't know why you would do that. That, in my opinion, is a college head coach mindset, which bothers me a little bit.
He did like to run the ball, though, in college, which is potential positive for the running scheme.
Whoever that is.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's going to be Travis Etienne. A lot of people are saying he's going to be the wide receiver, but I think he's going to end up being the running back. I just don't know why you would, as a new head coach, use a free agent running back over your first-round pick. I just don't understand why you would do that. So I think Etienne's going to be the guy. What do you have to say on this?
I completely agree.
Yeah.
Etienne's a very talented running back, obviously. He was drafted in the first round. All of that says you're going to use him.
Yeah.
Will James Robinson still get some carries? Yeah, I think he will. But right now, James Robinson is the number 22 back off the board, and Etienne is the number 26. And to me, you're getting a bargain.
Yeah.
If you can get that late, right now, Travis is going in the 5th round. To me, that's going to, as we get closer to the season and drafting, that's going to go up. So if your draft happens to be sooner in the 5th round, I think you want to take him.
Yeah.
Because James Robinson last year finished as the number 8 running back overall, and he's not nearly as talented.
As Etienne,
Yeah. And then, of course, with Trevor Lawrence being the quarterback, they were already very comfortable with each other. So I don't think there's going to be any growing pains or anything like that. And obviously, if Urban Meyer drafted him that early, he's going to want to use him. So I think he's going to be a steal in the 5th round.
Yep. Completely agree.
But then there is Carlos Hyde, which shouldn't really play into this.
Yeah.
Unless something weird happens. But, he'll come in and he's an Urban Meyer guy, so he'll come in and get a few carries, I think, here or there. But I think Etienne finishes with about a 60% workload, 30% Robinson, another 10% between Hyde and the other guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
This one didn't finish as bad, and we kind of agreed on a lot of stuff.
I'm just going to add one more thing.
Okay,
it's very similar to what we said earlier in our other videos about Jonathan Taylor. With his not getting 100% of the carries or something like that, with a little downgrade in carries, he's still going to be very, very good. Still going to just bust 100-yard games. Very, very similar. Travis Etienne is extremely talented. He was the number 1 by far running back out of the draft. even though Najee Harris was drafted before him, Etienne was way more talented, honestly, in my opinion. So, yeah, I mean, Etienne is just adding on to that. He's just a steal.
All right. So, thanks so much. Let us know what you think. Who do you think is going to be the starting running back? You think it's going to be James Robinson or Travis Etienne?
Yep.
Obviously, we're still early on, so we don't know with training camp and everything just now opening up. And then we'll see the preseason games. We'll see what happens. But in your comments below, let us know who you think is going to be the starting running back. J-Rob or Etienne. All right. Thanks so much for watching. And remember to
finish first.
Thank you for listening to the FantasyFootballFirst.com podcast.
Jackson throws complete. Crabtree has it for a touchdown.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Get more fantasy info and check us out at FantasyFootballFirst.com.